Welcome to Las Vegas, Nevada. This is Trunkhead with Trunkhead Gaming. Today I'm going to be doing a championship ladder Undead versus Undead. My team is The Family versus Corvo's The Latest. It's a mirror match. I was actually, usually don't cast mirror matches, but this game was actually pretty entertaining. So I wanted to give it a shot. So before we get I believe, yeah, I won the toss. No, he won the toss and chose to receive, which is not unusual. If you're Undead, you almost always want to hit first, so you choose to receive. I'll go over his squads real fast. He has, this is actually his team, it looks like. Yeah, we're going to go for my view, though. So his team, oops, that was wrong. His team has 1, 2, 3, 4 guard, and 3 mighty blow. He's got mighty blow over here on this guy hooking on the pitch, on Stone Collector. So he's got mighty blow on one of his ghouls, which is really unusual, but it happens. So he's got 4 guard, and I only have 2 guard. I have guard on this mummy, and I have guard on this ghoul, and that's it. This ghoul doesn't have anything else. He had almost 900 TV on me, so, or excuse me, 90 TV on me. I got a bribe in this game. Up over here. He's also carrying 4 rerolls. So he outguards me by 2 to 1, and we have the same mighty blow. And then his ghouls are nasty, man. He's got a Racco ghoul here. He's got a Blodge guard and a Blodge mighty blow, and then another Blodge. And I have 0 tackle. All I have is this one Russell piece over here. And I have 1 mummy level, and then this guy's got strength 6. This is my only advantage in this game is I got strength 6. Other than that, he pretty much I got 1 person bench. And then I got the bribe. So other than that, his team is much better than mine. I'm going to have to use this strength 6. This is Flash. All these guys are named after my pets. Pets I've had over my life. Family gets an extra reroll. That's me. So I got 4 now. Brings me up the same as him. He opens up with using his mummies. The trick to Undead, in my mind, is control the action to be near your mummies as much as possible. So you can see on defense, I have them in the middle and in the back, but not spread out all the way. And I do that because if I spread them out all the way to one side, then he can just run down the side as he pleases. And then this other mummy on the other side is neutralized because it takes him forever to get back over. So you kind of got to control the middle with the mummies. And then on offense, you just want to get your mummies as close together as possible. You see his mummies are only 2 steps apart. That makes this hard to get through. Mummies are hard to move around. So if you keep them close together and keep the action near them, you're doing okay. Once you start separating them, then you get in trouble. He's going to come over, he's going to blitz at this guy a lot, this Stone Collector, who's going to come in and get the pow. Knockdown pole Jaeger there. Jaeger was my best friend's dog growing up when we were real young kids. Some dumbass chocolate lab. I love that dog. He was awesome. He used to chew a tennis ball full of nails in it. He uses his guard piece to come up here and collect the ball, and he's got Blodge, so he's feeling pretty safe. I want to get as many hits on his mummies as possible. If I can remove one of his mummies, then it's a huge advantage. Start off Dub Skull. That's not a good way to start the game. So I'm going to try to use the Strength 6 guy to my advantage and get 2 dice on these other mummies. I just need to get him off the field. If I can get 1 off the pitch, it's a huge advantage for me, and I can swing the teams a little bit. Get my guard piece involved. I'm going to control the center of the field here. And set up a line. I've already used my blitz. That's my last block action, so it's okay since it's the 1 die. And I'm actually not bad with where these guys are at because he hasn't really declared whether he wants to go left or right. Because his mummies are shaded to the left, I'm assuming he kind of wants to go left. I'm just going to tighten up a little bit. How's my block mummy? I got a block mummy instead of a dirty player mummy. I was just trying something different. You almost always get dirty player mummies first. He's actually been pretty useful. Come through, Stone Collector is Mighty Blow. Mighty Blow guy, just gets a push. On Daisy. Daisy's one of my bloodhounds right now. She's great. So if I didn't think he was going to go left before, he's 100% going left now. Now I can get... I'm fast enough here, but I can kind of get in front of him. I left one of my ghouls on the pitch, just because I was kind of worried on defense. I only have 3 ghouls total. He's got 4. And I don't have block. So I'm just kind of worried about losing them. So I wanted to make sure I had at least 1 for offense. But I got my skeleton here. He's moved 5. This guy's moved 7. He's moved 6. I can kind of get left if I want to. Try and get in front of this train. I already got some pieces over there. So I'm going to hit this guy first. Justice is going to hit this guy first. He's my guard mummy. So I can free up this guy at the blitz. And I'm going to go through and I'm going to hit this piece. Like I said, I want to make sure I hit mummies as much as I possibly can. I don't want to follow up, so I'm just going to get fucking tagged if I follow up. If I followed up right there, I'm getting 2-dive from this guy on the blitz. I definitely don't want to allow that. I haven't done a lot of undead mirrors in my life, but I can tell you, this is all about controlling mummies. So I can tell you right now what I'm thinking is, I go ahead and put some guys in front of him. I'm not really stopping him. See what's going on the sideline. I'm gonna step on this mummy. Excuse me, I step on this white. Yeah. Try and get the skill piece off. Because I do have a bribe. And get the KO, so that's a good start. So I'm thinking in my head right now that he's gonna want to score fast since he has 2 choices right now. He can try and score fast, and he'll probably get around me, or he can reset. And the reason I think he wants to score fast is because his mummy is behind. This mummy's behind the play, and this mummy's on the ground. So he can stay where he is, and I can just tighten him up, and it makes it harder for him to score. He's just gonna tie me up, and he's gonna get down pitch. I'm totally okay if he wants to stay and fight me, right? I mean, I only have 1 mummy over here, and he's got 2. Come through and hit my skeleton. I believe that is 2. 2 was my cat when I was very, very young. My sister named her. That's why I had dumb name. And he's gonna come down. He's got a good wall set up. And actually, at this point, I really don't care because it's only turn 3. And I'm pretty sure I can make him score next turn, and I can do that by smashing him and stepping on his fucking mummies. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to separate this mummy so I can get him in there and get him involved. Now this mummy, this mummy can choose who he wants to hit, this guy or this guy. I'm going to choose this guy because I want to step on him afterwards if I don't kill him. Get the POW. It also gives me 1 die on this guy. Or if I bring him around, I get 2 die on that guy. So I'm going to get Mighty Blow on each mummy. 2 dies on Mighty Blow on each mummy, which is awesome. And right now I know he's going to score quick, fast, and hurry. Armor break on both, but no damage, unfortunately. It'd be huge. If I got removal of mummies right there, this game would be as good as over. So now I'm moving people around because all I want to do is step on him. I'm going to step on this guy because he's got more people around him already. Move him around there, and I'm going to use this ghoul to do it. Like, you can use a skill position if you have a bribe. It's worth it. It's worth a chance to get this fucking mummy off the pitch, even though he's stunned. No overbreak. So essentially, what I'm saying here is, if you don't score this turn, I'm going to keep beating on your mummies. And I can tell you as an undead player, you do not want your mummies to get beat on. So he's going to throw some blocks, and then the other thing is he can try and stall. He can absolutely stall right here. He's got an easy stall. He'd probably stall at the half if he wanted to, but it's at the risk of losing his mummies. So as it comes through, he's going to hit this Mighty Blow ghoul. He's going to hit it on Daisy. Poor Daisy. But no damage, and then he's just going to go score. He's doing this because he's got to protect his mummies. Like, if he loses his mummies in this matchup, the game's over. If he just loses 1 mummy, That's basically blouses. Game blouses. So Spine's Master makes scores touchdown. And it's an early 1-0 lead for him. But that's good, you know, as Undead. I'm okay with him scoring. I have 5 turns to score, so. So I'm feeling okay about that result. Like you would think it'd be kind of a bad spot, but feeling okay about it. And so the way he sets up, he's setting up to control the middle because we know the mummies. So if you notice, his mummies are too far on the sides. This is exactly what I'm talking about when I did my setup. I have my guys indented 1 each. So this guy should be here, and this guy should be here. And the reason I do that, because I can student body right. I can go hard right, which you've seen me do a million times. I can go hard right or hard left. And I'm taking the other mummy out of the game because he moves so slow. It takes him 2 turns to get to the play. By the time he gets there, I'm going to be up over here. So he's going to have to go backwards. And then they never do. They always go hard this way. Then they try to go up. And then I'm gone. So, and also the other thing with this guy is within blitzing distance of my mummy. And my strength 4 mummy. Excuse me, strength 6 mummy. So this is not a good setup on him to start. So I can see that this guy is available to get hit. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this guy as an assist for him, and then I'm going to use him to go blitz him. And then if that doesn't kill him, I'm going to put bodies over here because I want to step on him afterwards. That's what all this is for. I want to use that skeleton right there to step on him. So pick up another reroll. I don't think I used my first one, did I? Yeah, I did. I had double skulls first rule of the game, so. So what I just said is I was going to use that guy to hit this guy. I figured, actually, since I had so many bodies over here, that I could use this guy instead. So now I can use, excuse me, and I did that so I can maximize my mighty blow hits. And actually, this happened, the exact same thought process happened in the game. I was like, I'm going to hit this guy with my mummy. Oh, wait a minute. If I hit it with this guy first, then I can maximize my mummy, my mighty blow hits. So you'll see me now moving this guard piece here because he still gives the assist even though it's contact. And I want to put the zombie out front because this guy's the most likely to get hit, counter hit when he comes back. And it's just a zombie, so I don't care about that. And then go through with Daisy. I'm going to pop this fucker. And that will work just fine. No damage though, so I'm going to use this skeleton. 2. Another fucking double skull. I think I'm getting those rerolls. This is so I can get 3 die from here. Get the POW. Step forward a bit. And then before I can pick up that ball, I'm going to go step on him. Make sure I step on him first. Because I don't want to miss a chance to step on him. Gets that important. It's more important to get him off than it is to secure the ball there, I think. And just a stun and thrown around the mummified, so getting a lot of armor breaks on those mummies, but just stuns. That's just getting brutal. I'm gonna leave her there. Leave Pippin there. Pippin's was my cat after Toot died. She was a brown Himalayan. So I think this is interesting on his part. He moves left. He tries to crash my left thing. This threatens my ball carrier. But if I can get the handoff to this guy, then I'm way over here next to my strength. So I understand putting one guy down here. But this is an overcommitment on his part. Both of his ghouls are over here. And a mummy. So this mummy is effectively, if I'm going right, this mummy's out of the play. I'm going to hit my skeleton, pour 2. And then he blitzes this guy every turn. He rerolls there, greed rerolls, which I think is he carries 4 rerolls, so he's got extras, and he actually only has 4 turns left. So if he didn't use that reroll, he loses it. So the greed reroll is not that bad actually there. So looking at positioning right here, he's got 2 ghouls and a mummy here. If I get the ball to Johnny and then get Johnny up over here, then when I do that, I can use this guy. I can free up one of these skeleton zombies. And these guys are all cut off from the play. This mummy is out of the game for the rest of the drive, which is undead. You certainly don't want to do. And that's because he set up her and he set up here in the wings. You need to bring this mummy over here. He needed to start going. Once he saw me going hard right or pushing on the right, he needed to center this mummy over here as opposed to putting him on the left. So I'm gonna hit some people. Hit that skeleton because I want to step on this mummy again. So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to clear the mummy around, clear the assist off so I can step on him again. And I'm gonna use Cassie to do it. Come over here, like I said, I'm gonna hand the ball off to this. I want to make sure I do this. So the last time, it was more important to get the foul in first because the ball was secure. But this time, the ball, if I fuck this up, then these guys are gonna get the ball and they're gonna go score. So it's important I do this first because I have to use a reroll. I have to use a reroll before if I fail this thing and then these guys are down here and I'm screwed. So this was more important this time. That's why I did it first this time and second last time. I'm going to use her as an assist, or use him as an assist. I'm going to make sure I get some pops over here. And I'm bringing up my guard mummy here. Usually I would hit my guard mummy. And just another fucking stun. And then I'm going to use her to blitz, or use Justice to blitz, excuse me. And he's going to do a couple GFIs to do it, but I'm going to get 2 die on this white here and knock him down, which feels pretty good. Now I also have guard on these 3 guys. And I gotta bring Daisy over here to protect myself from these guys coming around and getting my ball carrier. So now he actually can hit my ball carrier, even with that. This guy can, if he can get around, he can get in here, and then this dude can come around here. I can get 2 die on my ball carrier. So it's not really that safe. There's too much space here, right? I should have moved her down at least 1 more. This is a position mistake on my part. Daisy should be down 1 more. Jaeger gets knocked out. By this mummy who's trailing the play. Justice is going to get knocked down by his fucking white and takes it on the chin with that little uppercut. Now he's stunned. That's a bad spot because now I'm open to being fouled. Fails the first GFI or second GFI, and then gets the reroll. So now I'm open to being fouled or tipped by this guy, the guy he always blitzes with. This is kind of cool. I mean, I almost got money blow on mine too because he can reach out and touch people, right? But since he used a reroll on the GFI, he can't reroll that. This is going to push my ball carrier around. Now this isn't really a very good spot. If you look at it, I got 1 mummy on the dirt. He's over here stunned. There's a guy on my ball carrier, and I can't go right because I can't get through these dudes to get up here. I don't really want to go left because this guy's here. So what I'm thinking is, because if I go left, I have to now make this dodge and have to go around. I'm going to be over here. And I only have 3 turns left. If I do that, these guys can catch me, and that's not a good spot. So what I'm thinking is, I think I can cut a hole through. I got a strength 6 guy right here, right? I think I can cut a hole through here and get my guy up here, but it's not as easy as it sounds. I gotta clear this guy off my ball carrier. I gotta clear this guy out. I gotta clear this guy out. And then I'm still going to have to do, if they don't knock him down, which is unlikely because he's got blodge, I'm going to have to make a dodge. And he might be by himself. So move up there because I'm going to try and tie up this white. 2 die this guy, just get a push, which isn't it's surprising because he's got blodge. But clears my ball carrier. Hit this guy. We're trying to clear him out. I follow because I try and get assist there, but he doesn't have guard yet, so. 1 die here, get this guy out of the way. And this push is fine. Now my question is, do I blitz with this guy and push him and then go this way? This is a 1 die if I do it like that, because he's canceled. He's canceled. So I do a 1 die, push him if I'm lucky, stay, and then go this way. And then the benefit of that is then I can use my guard piece to follow up. Then I got 2 ghouls over here. The other thing I can do is I move this guard piece here, and then do the blitz. It's a 2 die blitz if I do it like that. And I'm going to put the guard piece in first because I don't want a 1 die here. A both down fucks me. So I get the push, stay where I'm at, and then I'm going to run right through here. I hope that 1 and 9 works. It does. And then I'm going to make 2 GFIs, and I'm doing these GFIs, or excuse me, 1 GFI. I do that GFI because I don't want this guy to hit me. And the 1 die blocks. And then I move this guy down here, and I get the push, which was the most likely result. And this was a mistake. So now all I got to do is clear this dude, and this guy can get to him for an assist with a GFI. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. So if I had left him where he was at, it was more difficult. It would have been 2 GFIs. So this was a mistake. I should not have done that. Should have just held my ground. But I fucked it up. And there he goes. He's going to clear that dude. And then there goes this zombie. He's going to go mark that ball carrier. He's going to roll some dice first. I wouldn't have rolled dice first. I'd have moved that guy first. But he was trying to clear up people. So there goes this guy. All he needs to do is a GFI. Just 1. He's good. And now this guy is free for 2 down the ball carrier. But he needs a POW. And that ain't going to do it. He needed a POW or both down. Both down would have worked for him too because I would have wrestled that. So my wrestler has the ball, which is unfortunate. And he tries to follow it up and fails since he used his reroll on the double skulls. That guy takes an armor break. And I have 87 breaks on failed GFIs all the time. So that's lucky for me. Get the ball and he gets armor breaks, and now I can even stall a turn. All I got to do is make sure I got somebody on this body right here. So we'll clear some people away. We're going to hit that guy. I wanted to knock him down, but now I can just get through there, and I can punch this dude. I had to do that dodge. Get the POW, which is really fortunate. I can push him there. I can follow up. Now he's tied up. He's a zombie. All I got to do is go down here and stall for a turn. Since he's stunned, he can't reach me on GFI. And then I'm going to come down here because I think I'm going to hit this guy. This guy who's been out of the play, Pippin. And there's a 1 die, and I get the POW. I always take hits on zombies if you can get them. You never know. If I have an armor break, that would be huge. Red die. Red die does a whole lot of nothing. But like I say, if you get a hit on fucking mummies, take them, especially if you have a throwaway piece like that. Now he can't get to me. Don't believe. Yeah, he can't get to me, so he's just going to throw some blocks, and we're going to end this half tied 1-1. He needs to do as many removals as he can. So he's going to knock down June, who is one of my bloodhounds right now. She's a red. She's gorgeous. She's got kind of a trapped ear. So it's unfortunate, but it's part of her personality. He's going to knock around some people. He wants to knock down my mummy, of course. He's going to attack with a mighty blow. The stone collector dude who does all of his attacking. Knock him down. Now he is likely to get stepped on by this dude right here. You're going to have to move to do it. Cassie gets knocked down. These knockdowns are actually they're concerning because I need to make sure I have enough players on offense, especially since I'm going to get stepped on right here, to grind him down. Take the both there. I got red die. I got the choice. And I figured I got mighty blow, and I got armor 9, and he doesn't have mighty blow. He's armor 7. I'm gonna take the risk there. I got the armor break, but nothing happened with that. Stand up. I'm gonna hit this fucking mummy at least once, and I'm gonna use my mighty blow to do it. I always take hits on mummies, especially with mighty blow. Man, I've hit his mummies a bunch this game. feeling kind of unlucky that nobody's gotten hurt. Boom! Speak of the devil. Runner gets fucking POW'd. That's why you hit mummies at every opportunity you can. MNG, so that's looking good. Hope for a good regen roll. Oh man, that'd have been huge. That'd have been huge at the end of the turn. Knock that mummy out before I scored. That'd have guaranteed victory right there. But the regen saves him, and he is still in it. I need my KOs to come back big time. I got 3 of them over there. We're tied 1-1, so I'm feeling pretty good, and I'm getting the ball. So I'm in a good position. My 3 mummies come back, which is mean, the average is 1.5, so could have been 1, could have been 2. Let's see if he sets up the same way. And he does, so I'm going to fucking hit that guy again. That's what I'm thinking. I'm like, well, it worked last time. And the reason I'm going right instead of going left, I don't have a good reason. It's about the same either way. Oh. Fuck. That ain't good. And that ball is in not a good spot. So he's just going to come up and base me because I have so many guys in the line. Which guys, like I said, you've seen me. I don't like to do this on offense, but because of the way the mummies work, trying to get 3-dying people, since they don't have block, you need to put extra guys in the line to do it. He's going to come through. He's going to come through with his wrestler, and he's going to hit Daisy. Daisy's was his favorite target. Daisy's got Mighty Blow. I put June back here because I wanted her to get a Vandy pass for one. That's all she needs is a Vandy pass. But this is looking, this isn't looking good right here. See if he puts somebody on the ball. If it was me, I'd put somebody right here and hope the ball scattered to him. So the scatter's good at least. So I need to clear this area as much as I can. I need to secure this ball. I need to probably gonna have to give it to June here. Yeah, this is a really bad spot for. The blitz was bad. Blitz with the ball was a bad spot. Fortunately, because I was on the line, he decided to base me instead. So this isn't really an ideal situation. But he's committed everything to it, right? So if I can break through this line, I'm feeling pretty good. So June's gonna get up and she's gonna go left, because he's all of his skill pieces. Like this guy's over here. Both of his 2 ghouls are over here. 3 ghouls are over here. Like all of his ghouls are over here. And his whites are over here. So all his skill positions are to the right. And one of his mummies is over here. So it seems like a no-brainer to go left. Problem is, most of my guys are to the right too. Try and knock that guy down because I'm trying to set up a wall from his skill spots so that I can just get around this corner and go. Because these are zombies. I can outrun zombies. I can definitely outrun mummies. The only guy I really need to worry about right now is this dude. Hope for a fucking lucky pal and Mind Smasher. That didn't work. Push him to the right because I'm going to go left. Now all of his guys are to the right, and I got this wall set up. He's going to come through with his fucking I do everything guy. And he greed rerolls early on the turn 9. That's a aggressive reroll, but he gets it. Pays off. No armor break, though. And when you use a reroll there, you're basically counting on an armor break. On an AV7 Mighty Blow, you're like, yeah, I need to get this armor break in. So that feels bad for him. So this just means I have to go around this way instead of over, and he brings him over. I don't know if I have a way to stop him. He's gonna do a push play, push down Justice, which, man, losing your mummy does not feel good. Does not feel good. Now, because my mummy went down, my left flank, this move to the left is not strong anymore. It's not strong at all. Because I don't have anybody anchoring this line. And my other mummy's over here with all my skill positions. So yeah, all of his skill positions to the right, but so are mine, except for he's got somebody where both of our whites are free. And he's got this guy right on top of me. So what I'm thinking right here is excuse me, I can't go left anymore. Because I lost my mummy who was anchoring my spot. If I go left, I can only get right about here. And I can't, he can just knock down my mummy and then go blitz him for free with a bunch of people. So this is not a good play anymore. But he over-committed over here and over here. Like, he's behind the play, which I always tell you, don't go behind the play. Actually, a good example of this, if you watch the Horny Cricket Wesley C match, you can see Cricket gets too aggressive attacking the cage, and then Wesley C just snuck out the middle. So that's exactly what I want to do. I want to go over through, and I want to give this guy the ball, and I want to go up here. And then use everybody else to block him off down here. Then all I got to worry about is this guy. So I'm going to use the zombie to come over here. I want him to roll dice if I can. So I want to make him roll that 1 and 9. Come down here, pop this white. Don't knock him down. But pushing him back is good. And I debated long and hard whether I wanted to attack that dude or come around here and set up more of a screen. And I went for the attack for the damage, but I'm kind of wishing I'd gone up here instead. Because even when I did it, I didn't feel good about it. It's aggressive. Yeah, and I make him roll an extra dice. And push him back a little bit. But I think the benefit of maybe getting in front of this guy was a little better. Or would have been a little better. Go back as far as I can, and now I can't fuck around anymore. I gotta go through. Give this guy the ball. Give Pumpkin the ball. Pumpkin's gonna take off. And I don't usually like to go on the on this sideline right here, on this column. You kind of want to go on this one, so because when you get knocked down, if the ball gets knocked out of you, it comes out of this spot, which means 3 of those squares puts it out of bounds, which isn't good. But the reason I went this far was I wanted to make him roll GFIs. So right now it's 2, 4, 6, 7, 8. So I wanted to make him roll as many GFIs as possible, right? But I didn't want to put him right on the sideline, which he'd have been safe. Like this guy can't. I don't believe he could reach it. 2, 4, 6, 8. Yeah, so if I got him right in the sideline, he couldn't get there, but he could still pull the assists. The problem is I put him right in the sideline. This guy's just got a fucking easy. This guy right here, he's got an easy 1 die. He's got an easy 1 die to surf him. So that's why I went there. It's not a spot I like to go. I was trying to get as far away from this dude as possible. At the same time, not get surfed. Knock down the mummy, because fuck, you want to hit mummies whenever you can. 2 die, knock him down. And then I'm kind of hoping I need to make him go around a little farther and use some movement. I am not getting any luck on these mummies. I injured the one, but he just fucking regen right away. So this makes me happy watching him use that white go over there to his left instead of chasing after the ball. Because my ball is not secure. It's very exposed right now. There's a skeleton knocking down a mummy. That's twice a skeleton has got armor breaking a mummy. So there's his GFI. And now he just needs to do a 2 die from that guy. Does his block down here first. And now he's going to try and get as many. He's trying to send the cavalry to the right. Since he sees that I'm behind him now, most of his guys are down here. This is to help tie up this mummy, and then do that blitz. Pop him right here. All he needs is both down. That'll work. And the armor breaks. That's in a bad spot, but the ball's in an okay spot for me. So he's going to move over there and try to protect the ball a little bit. There's a 3 die from the mummy. It actually doesn't do anything, which is nice. And then he moves that guy. Like I said, he needs to send the cavalry off to the right. Plus he's trying to protect his mummy from getting hit again. And he doesn't move this guy. He doesn't move this guy because he's using him as a scoring threat, right? He's figuring he's got the ball secured now. Next turn he can get the ball to this guy, then he can go score. And this blitz has put me in a bad spot. I was hoping he wouldn't move his guy. I was hoping he would leave him right there. And the reason I was hoping he'd leave him right there is because I have 3 guys free. 1, 2, 3 dudes free. And then I can pull this guy out too. To go get this ball. So I'm thinking if he leaves him there, I can go get the ball and cut him off at the same time. But if he had moved up and moved him right here, then I can't. Then I have to use my blitz to move this guy as opposed to this guy. So I think this was a mistake on his part. Now I was looking at him and I saw him like maybe he doesn't see it. Maybe he forgot about him, or maybe he's leaving for a scoring play. I think he decided to do it because he's leaving for a scoring play. Either way, it's a mistake. He had the ball wasn't secure. I'm gonna go up there because I want to hit this fucking mummy again. So that's basically all that is. And then we're gonna use a wrestle piece because I absolutely have to get this guy down. I wanted to use a mighty blow piece, but like I said, you wait on a POW. I actually got the POW, so I got pretty lucky. I could have used this guy to pick up the ball, but he's almost out of movement. He can only go to here. One of these 2 squares. I don't want to put him next to a guy, and I don't want to put him on the sideline either. So I decided to hold him there, and I could use him, but she just can't go very far either. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8. So what I want to use this chick. 2 die on the mummy again. Armor break again. Just fucking, that's getting a little frustrating. Really frustrating, because this is a huge win for me if I can get it. Go through, pick up the ball, no problems. Do the GFI, and then stop him. I'm going to do another GFI. This one I failed. Of course, I'm going to re-roll that since I had the ball. And now I'm just going to go ahead and try and get this body on here. It's 2 GFIs, and I already used my other one. So I did it all at once, because I was like, if I make it, I make it. If I don't, I don't. And I made it. Now he's bringing this guy up. He's like, oh shit, the play's getting away from me instead of coming to me. So this was a turn late on this guy. He goes through and he makes a move. Gets in the ball carrier, gets guard player, makes that dodge, no issues. He is going to dub skull, but he's got plenty of rerolls and a quad skull. And people, I was like, man, it looks like it's unlucky. But the turn before, man, he rolled so many dice just to get the hit in the ball carrier. I don't feel bad about that at all, because dude, he was a never-ending string of 6s before that. Like, he was just making every single roll, and I was like, man, I'm never gonna beat this guy if he rolls like this. So I think he was due for something like that. Using the tackle piece because I want to make sure I knock this guy down. Now I'm also in a position where I can foul him because I still have a bribe. So I moved my ball carrier over here to the left. It wasn't really a secure spot. I could have left him where he was. And then failed. I wanted all 3 guys in here to attack this white. One of them was going to step on him. I could have left him right where he was and put a white here and here. But then if I don't get the armor break, this guy just stands up and he 2-dies my ball carrier. I kind of wish I'd left him there, but I didn't. I moved him around thinking it'd be harder for him to get to with all this stuff going on over here. And I want to attack this guy so I can try and put him in the way. I should have put him right here. If I was going to do this, get him in the way play, I should have put him here or here. We'll go through, we'll step on the guard piece, and hopefully we'll kill him. Just a stun, man. My fouls. So my fouls were nothing killed and nothing removed anybody. But at the same time, I got to do it a lot. I got a fair number of stuns. And I want to say that this fucking bribe over here in the beginning of play, when I was stepping on his mummies, I think the bribe made him score early. So even though I got no removals out of it, I just got a couple stuns. I'm feeling like I got my money's worth out of it. I didn't get caught till turn 12, probably the 3rd or 4th foul, 4th or 5th foul maybe. No damage, but like I said, I let me score down here, I believe. And it stunned this guy right here, which is huge. This is guard piece. Mummy GFIs, and then I chose not to reroll that. It was this guy right here. I wanted to get next to this dude for a 1-die. And I was like, I only have 2 rerolls left. I can't waste it right there. It's not important enough. Now, part of my problem moving this guys here is all these guys are free, and I underestimated how far they can move. Frankly. And I'm feeling pretty good about that. I thought, oh man, he's locking himself up right now. He can't get to his piece now. And then this guy has guard, which is even worse. This is an awesome piece right here. I'm actually glad he's rolling dice down here instead of rolling dice up here, because I think this is important up here. And I'm hoping he uses his reroll down here before he gets up here. So he's got to do 2 GFIs to do this. To do this play the way he has it set up. But he does get 2 dice on it. So all he needs is a POW or both down. He's good. And he gets both down. 1 die. Which feels bad. It feels bad. So now we are in a full-on scrub, and I'm looking at it like I can get this ball free, I believe, but I can't really stall anymore because he's got all position pieces down here. Like all the advantage that I had, that all my position pieces are down here and his weren't, I've lost. Because now he's got a zombie and a mummy to make up for it, and he's got this Google, this white, and this white. So he outguards me down here. He's got 2 guard and I got 1. Mighty Blow's the same, but he's also got a blodger. He's got 2 blodgers and I don't have 1. So I'm thinking if I can get this ball, I have to score. So first thing I'm going to do, I got guard right here. And then I'm going to come through here and knock this guy. I want to knock him this way away from the ball. Or knock him down, of course. Then it works. I'm going to push him here. Now what I wanted to do is I wanted to score with June, because June's only got 1 SVP away and I want her to get Mighty Blow. But in order to do that, I have a 1 die on this guy. I definitely didn't want to do the 1 die on that guy because I only have 2 rerolls, and if I use the 1 die here and I skull, then she might fail the pickup, and then I don't have the reroll for the pickup. So this guy's got guards. What I end up doing is I'm gonna hit this guy and knock him away, and then 2 die this guy away, and then move Pumpkin around down here, pick up the ball, and go that way. Stand them up. Okay, so here's the 2 die here on the skeleton to clear him. And then June will hit this guy. Clear him, get the POW. I gotta follow it up because I gotta clear this path for Pumpkin to get through. And then just go through, run him through. All I gotta is pick up the ball. That works. And this thing happened in the game too, this weird graphical glitch. And then go score a touchdown. I don't know what that is, but that happened in the game too. 2-1. 2-1. But his team hits harder than mine, or at least has at this point. Same Mighty Blow, but he's fucking, he's owning me in the guard. So, and then I'm not getting armor break. Like I'm getting armor breaks, but I'm not getting any damage done. So he's out mummy, and I am or a zombie, and I am not out anybody. Just kidding. I am out. I don't know why I switched on me like that. That's weird. That was really weird. He's not out anybody. I am out a mummy or a zombie. That's what I thought. And then I still got Pippin on the sideline. So I'm gonna set it like this because I want to protect my mummies. But you see how my mummies are inside 1 each compared to what he had? Because you really have to figure out where your opponent's going before you commit your mummies. I gotta defend for 4 turns. In an ideal world, he'll burn a reroll, picking up that ball, because he's only got 2 rerolls left. He's gonna blitz with his large guard piece, which is unusual. He almost always blitzes this guy. Knocks that guy down and retreats. And that's perfect. He fails, he spends a reroll picking up the ball. And then if he'd have won a 9 there, it would have been awesome. It's a waste for him to waste a turn. He comes up, gets into a full cage. And then he's just going to clear a bunch of space. And because I'm back off a little bit, he can do that. But there's not really a better defense. If I'm too aggressive, he can break that line like he did the first time. And I'm very cognizant of the fact that in the first half, my defense was basically let him run by me. I can't do that anymore. I've got to be in front of him. So when he moves his mummy hard to the left, you know he's going left because he doesn't want to go away from his mummies. If you want to know where an undead player is going, follow the mummies. This guy's in the middle, like he's going to stay there, but this guy's already too far left. So I'm not super concerned about him changing sides of the field. I'm a little bit concerned. I want to keep an eye on it, but I don't want to. I basically want to move as many pieces as I can to my left. I'm gonna move this mummy in here. I'm surprised I didn't. These neither one of my blitzes was so far, and because what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use my strength 6 guy to knock this guy down and set this corner, so I make sure he's gonna go left. And then I brought this guy. I moved him back. I set these guys like this instead of doing the traditional screen. So I knew I was gonna hit this guy and try to make him go this direction, but I wasn't sure that he had to. Like he still could have gone around. He got away from his mummies in the my drive. And he got away from mummy on his drive, so I don't know how disciplined he is about staying near his mummies. So I wanted to make sure that I had these guys here, say just a little bit to the right, in case he went this way. I had time to recover. And I didn't want my white touch in contact with anybody. So here is going to be 2 die on this mummy. Get the knockdown. Come on, Flash, make something happen, buddy. You've been doing it all game. Nothing. Just fucking nothing. Come up here so I can get 2 die on this guy. I'm gonna pow him. Now I'm fairly certain he's not going right at this point since he just lost his mummy. He's gotta be going left, and I'm pretty strong on his left, so. He sends this guy to the right, which when he did it, I was kind of confused. I'm like, I wonder why he's doing that. And I still don't know why he did it. Maybe it's a safety outlet. It's pretty clear. I thought maybe he's gonna go right. It's made me really happy about having these guys offset to the right. But it didn't make sense. Like he's got to follow your mummy. He's stood up this mummy. He's got this mummy here. Gets his guard piece in here. So this was a mistake. So because I left here with nobody in front of him, all he had to do is put a guard piece there, and then I'm gonna get blitzed by his mummy. So I let my mummy get hit, which is not smart. And Justice takes an injury. Man, god damn it, Justice. Justice, my German Shepherd Rottweiler. He's a rescue. He's awesome. But now he's hurt. Now he's on the sideline. The regen doesn't matter. He's out for the drive no matter anyway. Now he's kind of blowing a hole in my defense. And now because that mummy, which was supposed to anchor that middle, is gone, he's just opening up a hole. And I have to figure out how to get this guy out of there. And he sets up this H, which you see from time to time. Even I've done it from time to time. We're just trying to get bodies in front of the plate. And then Vader takes an injury, so this is real bad. This is bad because now I'm down 2 pieces and I've got to stop him, and one of my pieces is my mummy. So this actually could not be worse. Now my one advantage here is that he made a mistake with his H formation. He's got too many people in contact with the ball, so I'm going to have to do, if I can do some push plays and get this ball out, I can get a 2-die on him somehow. I just don't know how I can do it, but I can see I can push this guy. And I'm going to start to push plays, and I'm going to see what happens. Popping over here because this is safe and it's easy. It's a 2-die, nothing happens. I'm going to bring this mummy in here because I'm for an assist. I thought for an assist, but I should have put it here. So it's just a 1-die, and I fucked that up. Get the push, but the push is fine. I'm going to push this guy out of the way. And I don't follow, so I'm going to put, I believe, my guard piece in there. Yep, and now I get 2-die, or 1-die going this way. Here's 2-die. Pop him, he's going to go here. So now what I'm thinking is if I can get this red die, which is a pretty good possibility because the 2 pushes and the 2 defender stumbles get what I want. So if I can get those red dies in my favor, I can push this guy out, and then I can get a 2-die from here. So I'm going to do this first because it's easier, and you know, it's like hits on mummies. I kind of need to even the mummy score, even though this play is kind of irrelevant. Like these 2 mummies over here are both out of the play. God, that's not good. This isn't going to work for me. I need pushes. That will work, so I got 2 defender stumbles in the reroll. And I push him out, and now the ball carrier is exposed. And this is because he did that H formation when I was in contact with 3 points. And let me just kind of push them together and then go to the spot. So I'm going to blitz from here, but because I used my reroll, it's unlikely because this guy still got blodged. I need pow. But 2-die is 2-die. I'm going to take it and just get pushes. And I'm going to push him back because he's running out of time. So, I mean, every little bit counts. 2-die pals on Daisy. At that point, I was like, how come I couldn't get 2-die fucking pals? Like, those came one too late. I needed those the roll before. So he brought this guy all the way down here, and he's bringing him all the way over here. Now, maybe he's going to use him as a scoring threat. I don't know. So I need some luck right here. There's one of them. That's his last reroll gone, and just a push on Pumpkin. Onto his ball carrier, which is unusual. But he can just push it right off. Now he's got to move his ball carrier around. The ball carrier is pretty much open, and all my guys are in contact, so this is a good spot for him. But then he fails this dodge here, which was key. I remember when I was coming, I was like, man, I need him to fail this dodge. Because I knew he wanted to get this guy out. But he had used his reroll on the mummy. And the mummy wanted to 9 it. So I really needed that dodge, otherwise his ball carrier is protected. Bringing my guy out, my guard piece out, because I want to attack with my wrestle piece, of course. My only way to bring down blodgers, really. Get lucky on there, get the 1 and 9, and that'll work. Hit the mummy one more time. This is my last turn. I'm like, man, can I fucking get this mummy? I've been knocking mummies around all game. Get the one die. Try the one die here. I had reroll left, so I was like, fuck it. Let's see if we can just run one. Get it. So I'm going to bring him down. Bring Daisy down and pick up the ball. Fail it, but I got my one last reroll. Now the ball's secure, so that's something. And then I'm going to try and bring him out to dodge. Bring out June. And that's about as good as I can do. Sammy gets knocked out. Brings his guard piece down here. Now this makes me nervous once I saw this guard piece, because now I know he can 2-die me with his mighty blow, which he certainly does. Gets the dodge, but that will not cut it. And we throw up the GGs because this game is fucking dusted. So I don't usually do mirrors. I don't usually do ladder teams either, but I wanted to. I haven't done a cast in a couple days. I want to throw some content out there, but I also wanted this game. I thought was really intense. Like this is a really thinking. It's an intense thinking game. I really had to do the chess match all the way through. He got 4 more armor breaks than I did, which hurts. Which hurts. He got 4 more armor breaks, but he threw 4 less blocks. And since most of mine were with Mighty Blow, like we both had the same number of Mighty Blow hits. These are tilted in his favor big time. So he got 4 times as many KOs and twice as many injuries on 4 less blocks. So that felt bad. Felt bad with the same number of Mighty Blow. Yep. SPP, I got 13. He got 12. So it was a really, really tight game. And like I said, I wanted to show that game because I wanted to show some basic undead strategies. And then since there's a mirror, you can kind of see it on both ways. And it was a fun game, man. Like I said, I had to think really hard about that game. It was tough. Was a tough one for me. So my squad's doing pretty good. These guys are undefeated so far. I did have one tie against Nurgle, I believe. This one right here, and it should have been a win. I could have scored on turn 15, but I said I'd try to stall for one more turn, and he caught me. And if I scored on turn 15, Nurgle's not gonna go down two-turn touchdown. So that was dumb on my part. They should be 7-0, but they're 6-1, 6-1-0, so that's not bad. They've been fun. I really need to get some development on them. June needs to fucking level really bad. She needs to level really bad. I need these guys to get some SPP. But anyway, great game. I really enjoyed it. I hope you guys enjoyed watching the game. I will have some more probably next couple weeks or next couple days or so. That's it. See you.